Hey, welcome back to Las Vegas Parks. I made this video about 4 years ago, back in 2021. It was about the city of Las Vegas. They ran a survey about installing a fitness court at Woofter Park, and I didn't really know what was going on at that time. I was thinking that they were going to take out the old setup and put in a fitness court, and that kind of made me upset. And it took me a long time to put out this video. I was putting the work on it, and for some reason I fell off and I didn't continue this video. Apparently I seen Omari, also known as Toro. He's a calisthenics athlete / enthusiast. He's the host of LA Pull-Up Park Jam. He's been hosting the longest calisthenic competition in the US. And about a week ago, he came across a fitness court somewhere in California, and he talked about how he disagreed with the fitness court. And that inspired me to finish this video, because some of the things he said in that video, I totally agree with him. In this video, I'll go over why I disagree with fitness court. So recently I just found out the city of Las Vegas is doing a survey on Woofter Park. They're thinking about doing a fitness court. I'm assuming they want to renovate this area and build a fitness court. There's a survey that you could take. I'll post the photo, the link in the description. I hope you do take the survey and give your feedbacks. But here's my personal opinion on what I feel about having a fitness court right here. For one reason, for one thing, I don't want to knock fitness court. I totally like the fitness court. It's something different, and one thing I do like about having it in Vegas is just another option for other people to try out, to work out at a park that has a different setup. I really don't like a fitness court right here to take out this old equipment. One reason is because we have a fitness court 1 mile away. People should have the option of working out at different parks with different setups. And another reason, I have like a sentimental value to this park. I've been working out at this park for like about 6 years now. I worked out here by myself, and a lot of times with groups of people. I met a lot of new people, mostly through LV Bar Stars. And the fitness court is good, but one thing, there's several things I don't like about it. They don't have dip bars like these. They don't have no dip bars. You could do dip, you could perform dip exercises on their equipment, but it doesn't hit the muscles the same way that this does. Also, their dip bars, it's not even used for dip bars. It's not recommended to use dips, but you could do dips on it. You could get creative, but you could get hurt doing it because it's wide. The other thing is, this park right here, it doesn't discriminate. Don't get me wrong, there's no signs. They need to put up signs, but fitness court have signs talking about they don't want people of overweight at about 300 pounds or over to work out on their equipment, or they don't even want kids 14 years of age and under to work out on their equipment. So that kind of discourages people to exercise at a park. That's something you don't want. You want to encourage people to exercise and feel good about themselves, not make them feel bad about themselves. So also, from all the parks that's close by, we have Bill Breyer, which they have the fitness court. It's about a 1 mile away. You go further west, you have Kellogg's Art Park. That's another park. You go more up west, you have Bruce Trent. You go to the south of that, you have Angel Park. And then you got another park right here. It's called Pioneer Park. So we have all these parks, and all these parks have different equipment. It's all different, and it's all unique in its own way. So I totally disagree about having a fitness court right here, and that's just my opinion. But I've been coming to the parks in Vegas for about 8-9 years, working out by myself with groups of people, and it don't matter what level of fitness you in, you can get it in any park. And if you don't know how, I could show you how to do it. For a beginner, if you're intermediate or you're advanced, I got routines. LV Bar Stars got a lot of routines, and we're more than happy to share that with you. So just keep following and you see what's going on. All right, Cisco, so I have a few questions about your concern about this park, these equipments.
So you said you've been coming to parks for nearly 9 years. How long you been working out at these parks? At this specific park, Woofter's?
Woofter, I would say probably 2015. The first time I came out here, and I was having like group classes. The first time I came out here was in 2015. I did a group class with LV Bar Stars out here, and the first time I came out here, I totally loved it. I love the trees, the setup, and I'll never forget the first day, and to this day I still love coming here.
As with your group classes, it's with LV Bar Stars, am I right?
Right.
And what's the biggest class that you ran here with LV Bar Stars?
I'm assuming anywhere from between 20 to 30 people, and it was all ages, people of different weight sizes, you know, and all kinds of people, man, all different types of background. We all get it in together and we help one another.
Were you able to use every equipment at this park?
Yeah, no problem.
So you have routines for each station at this particular park?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you remember most of the routines?
Most definitely. I can't remember all the routines we did, but most of the times, I would say 98% of the time, I could come up with a routine or some kind of exercise that I could show you on every equipment right here that you could do.
Besides LV Bar Stars coming out to this park, do you see other groups or trainers come to this park?
This park right here, I can't recall that I've seen trainers here or groups. I've seen many individuals that come out here, but not as far as groups. Maybe once I did see a group, but they wasn't using this area. They was using that grassy area down there, and they were doing like a group class.
Have you ever helped people to use these equipments these stations, as the pull-up bars, the dip bars?
All kinds of people. I've helped people of all ages, kids, older people, like senior citizens. I've helped them all. If they always have questions, you know, I got answers.
Okay. And so you don't know anything about that pull-up bar that was taken down?
This right here, no, I have no idea what happened. Just like every other park that I see, and there's something missing. I don't know what's going on, you know. Yeah.
So as far as that pull-up bar being torn down, maybe it was broken or something like that, do you think that's the reason why they want to put up a fitness court?
I don't think so. I don't think they would put a fitness court because there's one bar missing or two bars missing. I think what it is, the city have a plan, a master plan. I think they're trying to go and renovate a lot of parks, and at the same time I think they want to build new parks also. So it's in the works, and I think this area right here is just part of the deal that they have going on.
Okay, a few more questions. You said that with fitness court it was around the block, and you said you don't disagree with fitness court, you like it, but you said it's close to this park, right?
Right.
So how far from each other fitness courts should be located?
Okay, so if they're gonna renovate another park, I'd say all the close parks within the city limits, the city of Las Vegas parks. So we have Angel Park, you got Bruce Trent, you got Kellogg's Art Park, you got Bill Brower, which have the fitness court, you got Pioneer Park. So that's like about 6 parks that I named that's within the city of Las Vegas. And I believe there's another one down the street. It's called Coleman Park. It's in a neighborhood. These parks are very close by. If all those parks I just named, I don't think they should have a fitness court besides Bill Brower. Like I said earlier, all these parks are unique in their own way, and I think it'll be somewhat boring. I don't like to use that term boring, but for a person like myself that loves to go to different parks all the time, I don't think it'll be a good idea. So I would say if they want to build another fitness court, I would say maybe like 5-10 miles away, or maybe 6 miles, you know what I'm saying? And Angel Park is probably like 2 miles away. I'm not sure, 2 to 3 miles away. So I would recommend maybe like a fitness court. We already have one on this side of town. Maybe they should build one on the east side of town, or maybe more on the north side of town. They need more parks out there than we do. I just named like 6 parks, and they're all close by in this area. Maybe we should build more parks on that side of town. They need it. That community out there, they need more parks. We have a lot of parks. We have a good trail system out here. And I strongly believe that their community need more parks in their community.
All right, next question. In your opinion, which park you like better? The Woofters now or the way Fitness Court is?
Oh, the way Woofter is right now.
Okay, give me an answer on that.
Why?
Yes.
The reason why is, maybe it's, well, I prefer this style of equipment, like what we have right here, over the Fitness Court for many reasons. Is you have more space right here. You have way more space. At the Fitness Court, don't get me wrong, they have a lot of equipment, but it feels like it's compact. The other day, we had a class in DTLV, and one of the people who came out there, I didn't really think about it, but he kind of see it like it was kind of dangerous if you have like a big old group class, and it seemed like there's a trip hazard if you're not being aware of what's going around, because they have a lot of equipment on the ground that you could do step-ups and all that. But that's his opinion, you know what I mean? But it kind of opened up my eyes. From all the times we had group workouts, we had a lot of space. Don't get me wrong, we had workouts at Bill Breyer at the Fitness Court, and we did great classes out there, and we still gonna continue to have classes out there or workouts at Bill Breyer. But I prefer equipment like this because, for one, maybe I'm just biased or something like that, but I love P bars. They don't have parallel bars over there. The bars are more sturdy here. If you do pull-ups or muscle-ups at the Fitness Court, it shakes. They don't have monkey bars. They don't have monkey bars. You have monkey bars, you can have a group of people doing pull-ups together. When you have a group of people doing pull-ups together, it's a different type of feeling when you have separate pull-up bars and people are doing pull-ups together like that. When you have people doing pull-ups on a monkey bar, you can feel the energy, you can feel the vibes. People are more uplifted to pull together like that. That's just my experience from working out in groups. So, top of that, maybe there's one thing I think that is missing out here at this park is probably some push-up bars, you know. But we use these balance beams. You could do push-ups in. You could do on that bench right there. There's a bar. You could do push-ups on that. You could do push-ups on this dip bar. You could get real creative out here and do some basic fundamental exercises. I could show you how it's done.
You think a lot of routines, when it comes to body weight routines, when you're teaching either calisthenic or body weight routines, might be different for progression there than here?
So, okay, wait, can you say that again?
So, say you wanted to teach a certain kind of progression.
Okay.
Say like you had that bar right there, that little bar.
Mm-hmm.
You showed straight bar dips, and straight bar dips, you can teach progression to certain moves,
right? Like
as muscle up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible for those kind of routines there at
the Fitness Court?
Yes.
At Bill Breyer? I would really, so I would say for muscle progression, it'll be easier right here. Definitely way easier, because the bars on lower, we have straight bars. You could do on these parallel bars, you could do on that bar right there. You could do it even on the ladder, you could do it. They don't have a ladder over there. You know, I've just thought about that right now. You could do muscle progressions on there, and you probably feel a bit more safer to do it on there because they have all those bars. So when it comes to progressions on both parks, I'd say you still could teach some kind of progressions at Fitness Court. They have a lot of equipment that you could teach some kind of progressions, but for a person like me who's deeply into calisthenics, body weight exercises, who wants to progress more in calisthenics, you would want to do these kind of parks. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the calisthenics community would agree to that too. So for many progressions that you could do here that you probably can't do at the Fitness Court, you can't do a muscle progression. You could do it over there, but here's easier. For example, you got bars like this, you got straight bars like this. You don't have a straight bar like this at the Fitness Court. Here's one exercise that most people, you should do if you want to do some kind of muscle progressions. You could just jump up and come down real slow. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a muscle progression that you could do too. The other thing you could do rows. Australian pull-ups will benefit your pull-ups. If you don't have pull-ups, you could do it just like this. Now, you could do this exercise at the fitness court. They have those rings. They have a bar especially for that too. All right, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I was just talking about most people in calisthenics and body weight. Yeah. Their preferred of choice is always learning muscle up. And I know this is a perfect part to learn progressions at. Yeah, so the other thing too, what I've realized is the fitness court is modern, more modern. This is seem like more outdated. The fitness court is appealing to people, especially for more like a beginner, I guess I would say, or people who want to get into fitness and don't know where to start. And that's where the fitness court catches people, because they have an app, and you could look at the app and it'll show you the exercises, and that's a plus. And I totally agree with something like that. And older parks, they should have something like that. But don't get it wrong, it don't matter, because if it's an older park, you could be a beginner and you still can have a great exercise and you still can progress. And there's so much to it, you know. And we still, for a person like me who love fitness, who love parks, I've been doing this for like what, about 7 years, about coming to parks. I could be wrong, like I'm saying 7 to 9 years, but I'm going with LV Bar Stars when we started, so I would say about like 6 to 7 years. We've been teaching people how to use these kind of parks, you know. And we got videos on, you can find us on YouTube, on Instagram, and Facebook. And like I said, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I've talked to many people. I've taught many people how to do pull-ups, proper pull-ups, push-ups, dips, even muscle-ups. I got more than a handful of people I showed how to do a muscle-up. So like I said, you could be at any level and you can start at any park. You don't really need a fitness court. Don't get me wrong, fitness courts are great. You don't have to be a fitness court. You could be any park. You could be at home and learning how to progress with calisthenics. All right. Thank you, Cisco. You're welcome.
All right, so after a year from recording this video, the city of Las Vegas did build a fitness court at Woofter Park, but they didn't take out the old existing park. Instead, they built like about like 200-300 feet away from the old setup. And man, in my opinion, it's just a waste of money. With all that money installing the fitness court there, they could have installed lights around the old setup, put a canopy, like a shade cover over the setup. But they did renew the surface, and I mean, the surface is not that great because during the summertime it does get hot. The surface absorbs more heat, so it makes it unbearable sometimes for people to work out there in the summertime. The good thing about it is the trees, but anyhow, it was just a waste of money because you got like about a mile away, you have Bill Byer Park that has a fitness court there too, and it's the same thing they did there too. They already had existing equipment around the track, and then they installed the fitness court. Another year or 2 more years later, the city of Las Vegas built 2 additional fitness courts. They built one at Police Memorial Park, and the other one is at Gerheim Park. So now in the city of Las Vegas, there's 4 fitness courts. So it's 2025 in the whole Las Vegas Valley. I'm pretty sure there's 7 fitness courts that I know of. So the 4 fitness courts that's in the city of Las Vegas parks is at Bill Byer Park, Woofter Park, Police Memorial Park, and Gerheim Park. And the 2 that's in Henderson, it's in Cornerstone Park, Cadence Central Park, which is the very first park that I've had the fitness court back in 2018. And the one that's in Clark County, or it could be in North Las Vegas, is at Van Tobel Park or Van Tobel Middle School. So that one too, there's a track, there's bars around, there's equipment around the track, and then there's a fitness court also. But that one is, I believe it's at an elementary school or a middle school. So there's 7 total fitness court that I know of. Let me know what you guys think about the fitness court. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.